Good morning everybody, welcome to Visit Fylde Coast. Now this might seem a bit of an odd place to start making a video. That is obviously Norcross roundabout, the new one over there, and this is the new vets. And we are on the side of Norcross Lane. But all will become clear when we get a little bit further up this very noisy road, which is actually very busy. So on the right hand side is the site of what used to be the old DWP building. And you might remember that was demolished quite some time ago actually. And the site was cleared back in December 2013. So it is perhaps a lot longer ago than you might have given it credit for. And this is the famous site of the famous car boot that's held at weekends. Is it on this week? Is it off this week? And you can just see the cars of the A585 hurtling up towards Singleton and the motorway. So the reason that we're taking a look here is because this is the site of the new Norcross Retail units, allegedly. Now I've been doing some research and I've been looking on the internet. I'm just trying to see if we can see the houses, but we can't. You've probably seen the houses being built on the A585 as you've come down into Cleveleys. And that's all part of the same development that is all using the old DWP, Department of Work and Pensions, land. So you probably just noticed that we've walked past some empty brownfield site. Not quite sure what that is. Interesting. Let's see if this sign tells us. There's a private house on the side of the road here at the left. No, the sign's worn away. The sign's worn away, it doesn't know what it is. It's blank. And this is, I believe, one of the remaining DWP buildings. So here I have, as is customary, a site plan. Are you ready? I'm going to show you this first and then it'll kind of orientate you. In fact, in there in the distance you can just see the red roofs of some houses to the right hand side. I'm just trying to juggle my plan and my camera. You can just see some red roofs there. They're the houses that I mentioned that you can see from the A585 as you're driving in towards the Morrison's roundabout at Cleveleys. So this land here that is currently empty was the old DWP offices. Have got a little pond here, look. Don't think it's supposed to be a pond. Right, so here comes the map. We are on the main road. So the yellow patch that you're looking at in the centre of the shot is the new retail site. The road at the bottom of the page that runs parallel to the bottom of the page, just above my thumb, is the road that we're standing against. And at the bottom, just slightly to the right of my thumb, there's a patch with a bit of white writing over the top of it. And that is this house that we're quite near to at the moment. So here is going to be the site of a family pub. And you can see on the left of the picture, there's a kind of a L-shaped building. That's Tomlinson House, which is the one that we're looking at now. So the yellow area is the new retail units. There's a blue patch at the side of it, which is going to be a business park. And then residential is these sort of mid-blue squares down the right-hand side of the site, backing onto a mountainous way, and that's what's being built right now. In fact, you can see some houses down here, which I think they're the new ones that are going up. It's difficult to tell when you stood flat to it there. So that's kind of what's happening. And now I'm going to tell you a little bit more about exactly what's happening. We'll go for a walk down here and see it from a different angle. So this was all announced in February, sorry, take that back. In February 2019, it was announced that Marks and Spencer's were going to move here. So the Simply Food store in Cleveleys is going to close, and food is moving up here. So you can imagine the natives weren't exactly thrilled about that, because a lot of us, and I mean a lot of us, use that Marks and Spencer's food shop in Cleveleys town centre. It's a really popular shop, and I know for a fact that it trades exceptionally well and is very profitable. So I can't for the life of me understand why Marks and Spencer's are not keeping that open and building a store here as well, but that's by the by. And in 2017, a planning application had previously been filed for this land. The people, if you're wondering where the people went to that worked at the DWP, they went to Peel Park, which is at South Shore, in 2013. So it had been empty for some time before it even got flattened. And in case you're wondering, this plot of land was worth £3.4 million, and it was sold to Kia, the developers, in 2016. So there are 8 units going up, and contracts have already been exchanged with Marks and Spencer's, as I said. Costa and Taco Bell, which I learnt this morning is part of the same group. I didn't know that. The things you learn when you start looking. And Bernardo's. Well, I can only think that Bernardo's are opening a super duper big posh second-hand shop. I'm not quite sure what they're doing, but apparently Bernardo's have signed a contract. So anyway, I've looked on the letting agent's website, and as of February this year, 2021, there are 5 units that are still remaining empty, and 3 of them are under offer. So if you want to shop on this estate, then you've got 2 to pick from. And they're saying it's built 2021, so I'm assuming that work's going to start soon. Can't really think much else, can you? Now, what impact is this going to have on Cleveleys? Well, that's the big question, because obviously Marks and Spencer's is a big attraction. It's a big anchor store for the town, and it attracts a lot of people in. So the concern is that people will come here instead of going to Cleveleys town centre. So there are kind of 2 things. Number one, we're hoping that we get a good tenant for the store in Cleveleys that is going to replace the functionality of a Marks and Spencer's food shop, and that people still patronise the town centre, that people still choose to come and shop there. So I was kind of hoping that we'd be able to take some video looking through the fence, but I don't think they're going to let me in, are they? So this is Tomlinson House, and that's looking at it the other way. That's looking back over the site that way. So now we are on this bottom corner here, near to my thumb, looking that way. So that's kind of the road as you look that way, and that's where the estate's going to be. So right at the other side of those concrete stores is the A585. So that's what's happening here. So if you carry on in that direction, Poulton is sort of over there. And if you carry on in that direction, that large building that you can see through the gap in the trees, that's Blackpool and the Fylde College is Bithburn campus. So it kind of shows you how near to everything it is. And then turn right there and you're back down towards Cleveleys. So that's what's happening here. So it'll be interesting to see when any work starts taking place. They've obviously cracked on with the residential developments first, because that's what usually pays for the development of the business buildings. So we'll keep you posted. You can see the houses properly from here, look. They're the new ones that they're building over there. Those that you can see across the field. So the landscape is going to change quite a lot in, I would guess, probably the next 12-18 months. But please, if you're a local, carry on shopping in Cleveleys town centre. The town centre needs your support, it needs your money. It needs your money, honey. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a like, share it with your friends. And if you've got any questions or comments, pop them below. And don't forget to subscribe to Visit Fylde Coast. And we will see you again next time from a noisy Norcross Lane. We'll see you later. Bye for now.